Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of Doki Doki, and I turned down the volume a little bit more, and I'm gonna try talking more over my mic. For the last few streams I've done and recordings I've done, I wasn't really happy with my mic quality, so I was thinking that maybe, you know, a game where you read might be the perfect opportunity to try to figure out where I should position my mic, because I know when I'm down here and I say things like penis, balls. Okay, balls actually sounded pretty good, but you know, the P really pops, but if I say penis up here, it sounds a lot better. So I'm sure this video is going to instantly get demonetized, but you know, it's not like it was monetized anyways. Or should I say monetized? Hi Josh again. Oh yeah, we use enter in this on this channel. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Josh. You know, this is also the same day, but I completely forgot the voices. You hate to say it, but I will remember. I'll figure it out. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, I'm not giving you any cupcakes. Just kidding. Then you won't see the end of it. What? Not Zuki. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. Josh always gives it his best, and as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? How do I say Sayori? How do I do Sayori's voice again? How come? You and Josh came because you're good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situations she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh. Sayori made it sound like a really big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want me to. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out condoms. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, make out. Discuss it, I mean, if you wanted. But this is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Or how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet, of course. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the books Yuri gave me. Good idea. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way to show everyone. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. It doesn't solve the problem though. Okay, I tried to clear my voice because now maybe I can do what's her face? What's her name again? What do you mean? Sayori. Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In this case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Sorry. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why I suggested it. Or isn't it? What? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Jesus. I open my eyes to see a very cute Sayori face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. You're embarrassing me. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I know it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over your face. Ah. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around. So is mine right now. Jesus, Josh, why are you being so hard on us? I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. So is mine. I won't fall for that, even though mine does the same thing. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Jesus, I think Sayori looks adorable and I can't see a single flaw right now. This Josh, on the other hand, is like all over her case. Feels bad. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Could have fooled me. The only thing I'm noticing is her top. There's 2 buttons that aren't buttoned. I tried to wipe off the stain with my fingers. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. I'm not even observant and I notice. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. Ooh. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Yes, I noticed that. I don't see the toothpaste though. The deets. I need to see the deets. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh, shit. Fucking gonna start throwing hands in a second. That's super mean. Ooh. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my god, bro. You'll love to see it. Absolutely 100%. You, Sayori. You a playa. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about that, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Yeah, I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Oh shit, sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Yeah, I thought it would be so funny if the button broke. I'm just saying, like that would have been hilarious. Okay, anyways, where's my finger? Why are my keyboard's all sweaty? This is what happens when I read and get embarrassed. I'm not a reader, guys. My fingertips, the only thing that's touching the enter button is like my middle finger, my pointer finger. It's all sweaty. What the hell? It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh shit. Don't say that out loud. Anyways, you look much better now, so why does it feel strange to see Sayori blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so fluffy or stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Shame on you. Phew. That's much better. Sayori puts her arm out and twirls around. So if it keeps it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend? So if it keeps unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Ah, I didn't say anything embarrassing. Ooh, woo. Jeez. This is the one. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier, young man. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, well, I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Where'd you come from? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh shit, I forgot about the poems. Yay! Josh, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Dude, Sayori needs a different voice. I swear, I can make my voice kind of high pitched, but like I can't give it any like excitement because it keeps changing. I can't. I don't have a very deep voice to start with, but I'm just saying. It's hard. It's a hard voice to do. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on the wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from the spiral notebook. What did I just read? Okay, doesn't matter. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. In a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh god, what? Who should I show my poem to first? Okay. I mean, like, Sayori is our best friend. Yuri is the girl. Like, Natsuki and Monica are like equals. Well, okay. Here's the order I like them in. Yuri, Natsuki, Sayori, and then Monica. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Monica, I like her a lot, but she almost looks like just like, hey, Monica. Hey. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's just go. Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. The issue I have is I talk right into my mic and it sounds not good because I start yelling. Like I could talk like this and it would sound really, really good, but I can't concentrate. Like eventually my voice just changed. Like after like 2 minutes of talking into the mic, I start yelling and it ruins everything. But if I talk up here, I have a theory that it will sound better. I guess only time will tell. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't worry yourself. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, unfortunately. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, oof. So it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the compressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it'll all come with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuko can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. She does look really happy, which itself is kind of funny. My eyeball itches. Only when you're reading, right? After all, isn't it supposed to be the literature club? Oh god. Bruh. I can't read like this. We'll try. Ghost under the light. I see the word the. See, to me, this looks like it says turd drills. The turd drills, the tendrils of my hair illuminate breath and amber glow bathing. Oh god, guys. So if you can read this, do it up. Because I don't, yeah, pause the video. Damn, I wish I could have read that in a different thing. I'm sorry I have such yeah, you do. Jesus. What? I wasn't thinking that at okay. I meant, yeah, I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. It is pretty, but I could not read it at all. Actually, a lot of people in my family write like that, and I absolutely can't read it. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Please don't ask me any questions about the poem. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. Now, what's your favorite part? Just kidding. I'll be honest. Since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? So that was about ghosts. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost. Okay, or not. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. How did she know? I just suck at reading. Okay, Yuri, it's not you, it's me. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions in their work. Or did that say experiences? I think it did. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to ghosts, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left alone with nothing. That's a lot of solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I think my favorite voice to do is Yuri so far because it's the Monica's is also pretty easy if they're very similar. I try to give Monica a little more spunk, but you know, like Josh in the game, he's not very experienced at reading poems. I'm not very experienced at why does it feel like something's crawling on my ankle? There's nothing on my ankle. But I'm not very experienced at reading or making up voices. Like one time I tried making a Deku voice from My Hero Academia, and everyone's like, bro, that sucks. And so I've been always self-conscious on my... Okay, that never happened really, but I wanted to do it, but everyone's like, please don't. And I'm like, okay, I won't. So anyways, next up, Sayori. Sayori! Ah! Oh my goodness! This is so good, Josh! The best I've ever had! Oh, I meant best what? I need to stop making up words. I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it? It's just because I wrote it. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Josh poem. Oh, that's kind of cute. And that's what makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that just you wrote one. Yo. This whole series is gonna be me, my face getting, I can't finish sentences. This whole series is gonna be my face getting red, me going, yo, I can't read, and then continuing to not read. It's just like the voices. I'm like sitting here like, is the music too loud? Like the higher pitch my voice gets, the more insecure I get. Like, dude, so many issues going on right now. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Josh. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. You can't be worse than me. Okay, finally something we can read. Dear Sunshine. I'm really bad at reading poems as well. Like I'm not good at like the rhythm, but maybe I'll learn from this game. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kiss my forehead to help me out of bed. Make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's a freaking adorable. I knew it would be, of course. Sayori, come on. Sayori. Yo, that poem was about me. That was really cute. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night, okay? Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Ooh. I still tried my best. And, yeah, you did. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I make eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I can't even imagine you being cranky. I was gonna start adding my own lines. Like, dude, I'm literally getting immersed in this game where I want to argue and just be their friend. Dude, I fucking love it. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Ooh woo. Yeah. Ooh woo. Oh whoa. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Yo, what is my poem? Natsuki. Like, Monika is the club leader. Maybe I should suck up to her. But like, you like who you like, dude. You like who you like. Natsuki. What? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke my emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Yeah, you trying to turn me on? I'll pass. Okay, well, speak for yourself, Father Josh. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Also, anything I say that's weird, you know, I'm just joking, okay? I just feel like, you know, like if the channel ever blows up and somebody watches this and goes, this guy's a fucking weird fuck, cancel this guy. I'm joking. This is a joke. This is how you have fun. You know, a lot of jokes get, you know, nothing has happened, so I sound like I'm being serious about this, but like a lot of jokes get taken out of context these days, and it's very sad that you can't have fun anymore without being nervous like I am right now. But anyone who takes anything I say out of context, fuck you. And yeah, I'm gonna continue having fun. So, ooh woo. Not that you like it. Oh god, it's the shortest poem I've read so far. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I liked that poem because it was very good handwriting and I was able to read it without stuttering. Is that the wrong reason to like it? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. It was very easy to read. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, you seem like an uncultured swine. Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to write, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Yo, that didn't hit me hard, really. I mean, like, people can try, I guess, was the hardest that hit me. So, you know, it was saying all the animals could do the things, but then people can only try. They can't do anything. Is that what I understand? Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it put more weight on... Okay, I read that so bad, but we're gonna skip it. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It did rhyme at the end, you're right. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did? I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Look, her little tooth, dude. That's adorable. Heck yeah. I'm glad you learned something. Now call me senpai and sensei. No, absolutely not. Didn't expect that from a youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nezuko is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, there's only one left, so let's do Monika. Hi, Josh. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing. Oh, it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Josh, you're my favorite. Don't tell the others. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's just sort of a barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? I do hang out with her a lot. You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I would be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we might be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Oh, that may be the case. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also similarities that wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two are really, that two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that it's kind of a vibe I get then when reading your poem. Okay, I need a reset. I'm doing this thing where I trip over words and I don't even know if you guys can understand what I'm saying. I like to read in my head, you know, like believe it or not, I do read sometimes, but I usually read in my head. Yeah, it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed too, Game Josh. Don't worry about it. We're both gonna we're gonna get through this together. You sure you're not reading into this too much? Well, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that somebody so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem? Yes, please. I'm so curious. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I do feel that like 100% in real life. I sound very confident, but I'm very shy also in IRL. Well, let's read it then. Like, you know, I can be in front of a YouTube camera and, you know, talk to people on stream. With streaming, I'm still very shy. You know, a lot of the people that come to the streams I've known for a while now, and I'm getting more comfortable, but like I can't imagine if I had like 20 people watching me. I mean, like that would just, it's hard, you know. It's easy to act confident, but you know, actions speak louder than words, I guess. Hole in the wall. It's hot. It could have been me. It couldn't have been me. See the direction of this is the stuff I can hardly read. The spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. Like I said, I don't know how to read poems. I get that there's periods and, you know, things to help me, but it just doesn't come out like that. But it's too late. My something already scorches with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Bruh, I don't know what I just read. Part of me wants to, I mean, you know, we just read them all, but I kind of wish I would have taken my own time after reading them out loud so I could have read them in my head and hopefully understood more. So I understood Sayori Sayori and Natsuko. Why do I want to say Nezuko? What's her name? And then those are like the two I understood. I couldn't understand Yuri's because I couldn't read it. And then Monica's, it was very different. It gave off a very like different vibe that I don't know how to explain, I guess. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you would call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Oh, what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And an epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that. I wasn't sure if I was using my voice or not. Let me start over. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on a piece of paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That actually seemed like real good advice in real life. I didn't really picture myself doing this, but like when I'm making YouTube videos, I really struggle with like, I'll record like 5 minutes and I'll screw up one part and I'll just start over. I'm like, I could edit this one part out, but then people will notice that I cut the video. So I try to start over and do it in one shoot. And I'm starting to learn to just edit it. Just edit the video. Nobody cares about one thing. I don't know if that's exactly what she was saying, but that's what I got from it. Maybe everyone gets something different from poems or advice, I guess. But yeah, I think we're gonna call the video there because I already know this one was a longer one. Yeah, we're at 42 minutes in Jesus Christ, and I'm not gonna be making these into multiple parts like that. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. This has been a lot of fun to play. I'm gonna keep going because I'm just having a lot of fun. Believe it or not, I'm having a lot of fun reading, even though I'm a little embarrassed. I feel a little sweaty. But whatever, guys, if you want more, just let me know down in the comments, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.